start. We're a minute late, but that's okay. We're in. How y'all going today? It is Hoopa Special Research Day. And, ow, I hit my arm. It's not a good way to start. At least my arm isn't as bad as it was the other day. I've been on antibiotics for it, so it's a little bit better. It's still sore, but it's better. But welcome in, guys. We can get into this special research for the day. So we're going to have Hoopa at the end of the day. Probably won't take us that long, I don't suppose. We got we got a collection challenge to do today as well. And yeah, just some themed stuff in general. And we've got dark types and psychic types and stuff like that spawning all day as well. How you going, Negan? Welcome in. Good to see you. He was waiting here at... Well, I appreciate that, man. Can we start off with a... Actually, good to see that Miltank is spawning. This is a good chance that hopefully we'll actually get our icy nipped cow thing. We just need the icy nips. If we can finish the day with some icy nips, we'll be happy. There are no psychic types in your area. Has the event started for you? For you yet? You need some icy nips as well. I actually also need a shiny Nicki Minaj, which is standing right next to me. So, hopefully at some point today we will come across one of them as well. But let's jump into our special research. Need shiny Jinx. So we have a collection challenge, which is fairly simple to do. It is 8 hours, and they're all fairly basic Pokemon, except Hoopa is at the very end. You're at 176 for Miltank. I'm actually not sure. I'll have to check how many I've actually encountered. But awesome. That's a fairly simple collection challenge, so I guess we will jump straight into it. I'm actually surprised. Where's the professor? Doesn't he have something to... You're not completing that then. Hoopa's arrival. The incense keeps giving you Natus. I suppose that's something that we should probably do. Chuck on... It sucks that it's Father's Day, yeah. It's a little bit unfortunate. I did say Happy Father's Day before I left today, just to get that out of the way. But I'll have to remember to grab something. I gotta do... Okay. That would make sense. Take 3 snapshots of a psychic type Pokemon. Alright, we can quickly do that. Let's catch ourselves a Nicki Minaj. Because I was wondering, I was like, where is my special quest? Sweet. Alright. Take some pictures of this and I'll get out and I'll start walking soon. Shiny odds boosted? I don't know. Usually they are on these special research days. Did that not count? Or do I need to take them in the... Oh, wild. Fair enough. I should read the whole thing first. So I'm assuming that psychic, they don't seem to be. We're only 6 minutes in, so yes, thank you for that, Lachlan. I'm aware of that now. There we go. I don't really want new Spoink. Actually, I should probably catch it because we need it for the collection challenge, but that's okay. We got all day. Alright, let's get this done. Yeah, that would... you're 2 hours in, no shiny. Okay. their odds for like the incense days and stuff like that, they're boosted, but they're not like significantly boosted. So some people do end up with none, and some people end up with like 3 or 4. So I guess we'll see through the day. I'll have to see what other people, what their luck is like. I'll have to see what my luck is like. You're gonna end up with none then. You can't do the psychic picture thing. There's nothing. Chuck on an incense and give it a shot, because hopefully something will pop up for you. There is a lot of psychic types spawning at the moment, so like even outside of this event, I mean, there's spoinks and stuff like that have been spawning a lot. Alright, done this, we can go on. You don't have any. Well, that's not good. Stab with them tattoos. Hang on. Oh, I thought that was better than that. That's okay. We'll get rid of that. And we can actually go on to this next. Yay. All right, Professor. Tell me, what have you got to say? Just going to switch this off for a second, bros. As with all great mysteries, solving this will take time, patience, and trust. I need to work alone at some points, but I promise I'll return to share my findings and hope and help propel us forward. You just keep exploring the world as you always do. You never know what you might find. I'll report back here once I have more information on Hoopa. Thanks in advance for your help, Jimmy. Okay, I'm assuming that was the spiel for the... Or not? Was that the actual spiel that he was supposed to give me, or... Because sometimes they play the previous one. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll collect this and go on to the next part. This is very confusing so far. Okay, cool. Here we go. Hey there, Jimmy. It's so good to see you again. Have you managed to spot Hoopa anywhere? Although some think of Hoopa as a mischievous troublemaker, really all it wants to do is have fun. Sounds a little bit like me. Speaking of fun, it seems Hoopa had a blast filling up my mobile lab with pineapple berries. Maybe it spotted me happily digging into some during my lunch break and decided I could use a few more. Wish it would do that with me with money. That'd be nice. It's like, I like money. Do you want to give me some money, Hoopa? I'll be eternally grateful. It was a bit of a surprise when I opened the lab door and piles of pineapple berries poured out. It took a while to clear everything up, but my lab did smell amazing afterwards, so it wasn't all bad. It was nice having an excuse to clean, not to mention I have enough pineapple berries to last me for days. I might even make some jam. Can we get to the point of the quest, bro? Anyway, Hoopa sure has seemed a lot friendlier these days, hasn't it? I think it's been having lots of fun interacting with us. Maybe that's why it's been bringing all sorts of surprises into our world. Who knows, you might be able to catch it now. All of that just... you can catch it now, man. So 5 curveball throws, catch 10 species of Pokemon, and earn 5,000 Stardust. Alright, so I guess we'll see how many of these stages we're actually going to get through, because this is supposed to last us for the entire season. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many we actually have to do until we... Yeah, we get Hoopa today text. We just need to do the research, and it's not a paid research sort of thing this time around. So, we can get into the day, I suppose. Now that I've got all that out of the way, plug into my charger. Ow! My arm again. So I was planning on doing this one from home today, but I was like, I'll come out and do it. I'm just disappointed that the weather isn't as nice as it could be. It's like, it was nice last week. We had like 26-degree day last week, and it's going to be nice again all week this week. But of course, over the weekend, it has to be crappy weather. And that's surprisingly good on stats. But we will turf it. Probably didn't actually need to, because I did buy some space last night. I'm a little bit more prepared for today's stream compared to last week, when I had to restart streams. Metagross Raid. Do I want to do a Metagross Raid? That is the question. Do you think it's cool that I just got a full odd shiny Pineco? Yes, I do think it's cool. Well done. Shinies are always awesome, so congratulations. Alrighty. Finish getting everything that I need. Just hoping that the rain holds out. They did say it was going to shower today, but I guess we will see what it's going to be like. And why is my camera upside down? There we go. And I'm really hoping that we can come out of lockdown sort of soon. Hopefully next week. Regional Victoria is going to come out of lockdown, so I'll actually be able to go and get a haircut. That'll be fantastic, because I really need to get a haircut. And it was good for PvP IVs. Nice. Always nice when you get good PvP mons. I tend to look for good PvP Pokemon these days more than sort of 100% IVs and stuff like that. Oh, and we have a wild Espeon. That's a nice wild spawn. I like it when you see the wild evolutions in the wild. The wild evolutions in the wild. I love my... It can be shiny. Cool. I had a feeling that it would be. Since all the other sort of wild evolutions have a possibility of being shiny when they're in the wild. Alright, water. As soon as I go to get out of the car, the sun comes out. Beautiful. Let's begin our adventure. Terrible IVs. Like, dirt terrible IVs. That's okay. See how we go shiny wise. If I can finish the day with like one shiny, I'll be happy. I've had pretty good luck with the shinies so far during this season of Mischief. I got 2 the other day, just randomly at home. But the thing is, it's level 1 and you have no Pineco candy. If you've got rare candy, you can use some of your rare candies, I suppose. Or just make it your buddy. That's also another way. You can stock up some candies for it. I actually had really good luck with shiny Pinecos. Have I checked the shop? No, not yet. I will in just a second. With the shiny Pinecos, I think it was 3 shiny Pinecos, and I'd only clicked on like 40 of them or something like that. It was ridiculous. It's like every second one that I clicked on was a shiny almost. I guess we'll do that now. We'll jump into the shop and we get our free box with 1 free incense. That's helpful. Incenses are lasting for 3 hours today, aren't they? Oh no, they're only lasting an hour. Okay. That's a little bit disappointing. I thought they were lasting for 3 hours, like on Community Day. Damn you, Niantic. I wasn't planning. Hopefully I've actually got enough. Dude, seriously, You want to be like that? I don't want to be your friend. Okie dokie, do I have enough incense for the day? Yeah, cool. I suppose I'll chuck. Hoopa's confirmed, yes. I would assume so, given that it's part of the research task for today. So if you actually come in and have a look, we get it from this research, but it's actually part of the collection challenge. So if you want to finish today's collection challenge, you have to catch your Hoopa. So that pretty much confirms it, like right there. But it was already confirmed. We already knew that we're getting it today. Imagine if they gave a shiny Jirachi instead. I would be like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll take that. Shiny Jinx? No. I hate you, Jinx. Why you gotta look at me like that? Why is there so many Kangaskhar's around? But shiny Jirachi is going to be through Hoenn Tour or something, more than likely. Unless they want to do it, I don't know. Because the reason why they did the shiny Celebi in its own special event sort of thing is because it was released in the movie. So if they do a movie for Celebi, there's a chance. Jirachi. There's a chance they could do it for that. What are you posting links to, Tex? You wonder if anybody else is going to get shiny Mew. They'll have to release it again for the people that didn't get it during the Kanto tour. You're not? Then why is it telling me that you're posting links? You said Mr. Okay. Chatbot's just having a stroke. Ah, okay. It might have thought that you were trying to post a... Just ignore it. It's being overly cautious. So at this rate, we're going to have our collection challenge done before the first hour's even over. 3 million more until you get to level 40. Nice. It's always a long grind, that last couple of million. It's Drunky said Tex would... Tex would be cool if they did Mr. Mime Call. Nah. I don't know. I don't think I'd be too keen on a Mr. Mime thing. I mean, I suppose they would have to release it with Mime Jr., so that would be good. No, I don't think they'll do them for community days. They'll save them for just other events where they can rotate them, sort of thing. Because if they make it too easy for people to get the shinies, then got to have some things that are still a little bit difficult to get. The space event. Which one was that? The Dialga. The Palkia one, rather. The Palkia was that? Yeah, that was the second week of the Ultra Unlocks. Honestly, I found the last week, or the last part of it, Ultra Unlock 3, to be the weakest part of it. It was boring. The spawns were just boring. After 2 minutes, after you caught like Wooloo and Squovet and stuff like that, I was like, this is just boring now. I already have these in the decks. It's like, there was no shinies to hunt or anything. It was, I don't know, I just found it very, very boring. All the shinies that they did release for it were all hidden behind sort of paywalls in the last one. It was like, spend all this money hatching eggs or doing raids if you want shinies. Other than that, have sheep. It was like, meh. Meh. Alright, so I guess we've caught all of our psychic types. We just need to wait until the second hour until we can start catching our dark types. Hey Gun Steven. Welcome in, man. How are you doing today? Should probably clear some of these so I can actually pick some more research up. Because I still need to finish off research for thing. Can you send me a gift? I need Pokeballs. You could probably do that. Dude, seriously? You need to stay in the ball. If you haven't got your Tiny Rat Metal, Dark Hours are good for that, yeah. What am I doing? Gift. Oh, there's too many people. It was, wait, that's you, yeah, Kevin? I can't remember whether or not that's you. Oh, yeah, sorry, Marty. Sorry, man. You guys have different You guys have different in-game names to your screen names on YouTube. It makes it very hard to keep track of everybody. I'm hoping that you actually get Pokeballs out of this gift as well, because the game has a bad habit of not giving you Pokeballs when you actually need them, especially from gifts. Alright, back to the shiny hunt. I still need a shiny time pole. Are you hoping that we get Arceus next year? I'd say I wouldn't be surprised if we get it when thing releases. Arceus Legends. That would be the ideal time for them to do it, I reckon. Nope. Sorry, man, I tried. It's always the way, like when you try and do it. Are you going to get Hoopa very soon? Nice. I'm on my way. We're getting there, making our way downtown. I won't do that again. Don't worry. You can't wait to have God on your side. Dude, you're American. You should have God on your side every day. We're only halfway through our Stardust. Why? Why Stardust? Why? It's a 3-star. You can't breed now. But is it a good 3-star? That's just the question. Post it up on the Discords so we can admire it, revel in its beauty. It's trash. Damn. You can't wait for the Halloween event. Yeah, the Halloween events are usually like one of the best events for the year. They always go all out for the Halloween event. Do crazy stuffs. And I always have good luck with the Halloween Pikachus. Like, I always seem to get the shinies. Now that I've said that, I've just jinxed myself, and I will never see another one again. Also, that was disappointing. What shiny do you think we're going to get this year's Halloween event? What ghost types don't we have that are shiny? Just trying to think what... Yes, Teletubby? I'm just trying to think what ghosts don't we have that aren't shiny yet? I don't remember. I can't think of any off the top of my head. We already have your mask. I suppose Galarian your mask, maybe? That they did, Teletubby. That they did. By one freaking point. So, you can imagine that I was a little bit stressed out last night. Just a fraction. A sprinting shiny. Sorry. Spiritomb. I'm like sprinting. Litwick. Yes, Litwick. That'll be the one. I knew that there was a ghost type that I was. Litwick. That's the only ghost type. And Golett. Golett and Litwick. They're the two ghost types that we have that aren't shiny at this point. So, I'm assuming one of them, more than likely, but maybe not Litwick. It might actually be Golett. Because I wouldn't be surprised if they want to save Litwick for a community day. Because it would be a really good community day Pokemon. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Chom. Thinking the exact same thing. Yeah, we're prelims yet again. So one game away from the big dance. Fingers crossed. We've beaten Port Adelaide at home this year, so we can do it. Like, we can beat Adelaide in Adelaide. So it's all up to that, you know. Either way, it's like, at the end of the day, it's the best teams have made it through at this point. The 4 teams that should have finished in the top 4 have basically finished in the last week of the finals. Go Cats. I reckon Geelong's going to have a tough run against Melbourne. You guys didn't play so good against them only a few weeks back. Sort of thing. Like, Melbourne came from like 44 points down to win that game, which is just like, ooh, okay. Melbourne's got some real hate on them this year. Melbourne's going to be hard to beat. No Teletubby, no shiny boys yet for the days. Supposedly shiny odds aren't boosted, or if they are, they're only boosted slightly, sort of thing. So we might be struggling for shinies today. We'll see how we go. At this point, I'm just trying to get this Stardust so I can. It's part of the quest. I never thought getting 5,000 Stardust would take so long. And maybe the pizza man. Messages. How to piss Chum off with the community day announcement. Announce Phoebus at the community. Yeah. Sorry, I don't think we're going to get Phoebus as a community day. Hope that we beat Port. Well, thank you. So do I. Like I said, we've beaten them before, like at home in Adelaide. So we got it's a 50-50 chance, I reckon. I mean, at the end of the day, so is the Melbourne Geelong game. It's a 50-50 chance. Both teams can win on any given day. That's why I said it's like the 4 teams that have made it through to the prelims are the teams that deserve to be there. I mean, all the teams have beaten each other at some point during the season, except for the Dogs and Geelong. But that was only separated by a point at the end, so it's like there's not much that separates the. But Melbourne does seem to be out in front by a bit, though. You have more than enough shiny Phoebus now. Yeah, me too. And I also have my Shundo Milotic, so it's like I don't need any more. I'm done with you, Phoebus. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be interesting games next week for the finals. The prelims are going to be good games, both of them. You only stream for 2 hours of it, no shinies yet. Fingers crossed, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. There we go. My prized Pokemon collection. Prized Pokemon? My prized Pokemon, hang on. I don't know if I have like a group of Pokemon that I would consider my prized Pokemon. I have a very laggy game at the moment. It's making it very hard to throw the ball. I have my best Pokemon. Like these ones at the top, they're probably like they're my best Pokemon. They're the ones that I put dust into and powered up. They're all sort of like high IVs, 98, sort of 96%. So yeah, these are probably my most prized ones, just because they're the ones that I actually put dust into and power up. Got a few hundos up there as well. That one not so much. He's just there because can't help but evolve with them and have them be massive. But yeah, they're probably like my most prized. You want quote off getting another incense because summon. Don't you hate that? When somebody knocks you out of a gym and you get an uneven amount of coins. Just like, seriously. Like, I had that happen yesterday, or was it the day before? I got like 8 or 9 coins, so it was just like, bruh, why? Why would you do that? Shiny boy. Said because Go First, you wanted your Dex entry, like your disappear before I finish reading them, and I'll touch another one, and then first check was shiny. That's good. Like first check shinies are awesome, and also like Dex entry shinies are awesome. Sometimes I hate, like I hold off on doing an evolution, something just so I can get the shiny, a shiny Dex entry. Alright, we're getting close. Dust. Where's the mill tanks? I'm disappointed. I was expecting to see mill tanks and I've seen one. And I was all excited when I popped. I was like, oh, awesome. This is going to be a good day. And then it was like, oh. Christian, no. Unfortunately, no shinies yet. And what's going on, Ghost? Welcome in. How are you today? I'm walking in mud myself, which isn't ideal. Damn Jinx nest. No shiny. One of these days it'll sparkle. Hopefully. Hey, finally. Alright, let's try and check this. It is no shiny. A little bit of sunshine. Alright, let's go on to our quest. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you, and we're gonna get... I would laugh if this was... I'd be like, really, already? We're done already? Really? Are we done already? That was... okay. I was expecting to have to do a little bit more than that. I was expecting it to take a little bit more than 37 minutes to... did anyone get a past the second misunderstood Mischief? Yes. So today you can continue on. This, as you can see, is the end of the second part of the quest. So we now have Hoopa. So, alright guys, I'm out, goodbye. Alright, I guess we'll check to see if it's actually got any like decent IVs. Let's give it a silver pointaps. Yours was 82%. Yours was 1406. Okay, well, I'm not holding any high hopes for my one then. Guess we'll... until that stuff disappears, and we can get our Dex entry. Yeah, 1384. I'm assuming yours was weather boosted then, if it was. Mine is almost as bad as it could be. That, oh my god. Like 10, 10, 10 is as low as it can go. I got 10, 11, 11. That's terrible. Oh my god. Okay, so 1406. Okay, yours wasn't with a boost. I don't know. For some reason, I thought 1706. But damn, like, damn. That's embarrassing. I really feel like when Niantic releases these things, they should at least make them that they're going to be half decent, because... yeah. That just leaves me speechless. Alright, let's just move on from that one. That was a big fail. Professor, you suck. Hopefully, given that this quest is going to be dragging out over the whole month, I wouldn't be surprised if we get another chance at catching another one. Or, it'll be, at some point, it'll probably be in raids and stuff like that, so... we'll get another one, and hopefully it'll be better. Wow, Jimmy, I can't believe you caught a Hoopa. I'm sorry, but it's not a good one, so I'm gonna go talk to another trainer. Your internet died and you came back to me just being, yeah, just devastated with the poo that I was delivered. It was Poober Eats, alright? Goddamn Poober. Normally I'd say we're done with our research, but I wouldn't be surprised if Hoopa continued to cause mischief. It seems there's still much for us to learn about this Pokemon, including why its IVs are bad. 2-star, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We'll get Trooper. We'll get Hoopa Unbound as well, definitely. I don't know how they'll introduce it into the game, but they will. They'll have to. It seems there's still much for us to learn about this Pokemon. By the way, I've noticed that some Psychic-type Pokemon have been appearing around my lab. Could Hoopa's presence be the cause? perhaps we'll be able to use this to, as an opportunity to research psychic-type Pokemon, including Hoopa. I'll have to investigate this phenomenon further, and I'll let you know when I've learnt more. Until next time, get the hell out of my lab. So we're done. Alright, well, we're done with our special research. Oh, honestly, for a day that's 6 hours long, I was expecting it to be a little bit more than one bit of research, but that's okay. I guess we'll stay out here for a couple of hours. I don't know if I'll stay out here for 6 hours today. I don't think there's probably going to be a point staying out here for 6 hours if we're already done with the quest, and the spawns are just going to sort of recycle every couple of hours. So we'll stay out for a few hours. And why do you think Yeah, I should have gathered that. That's okay. I'm glad that I didn't put 6 hours worth of incense on. That was good. So I suppose we'll go until my incense is done. That's an hour and a half. And that way I can go and have lunch and all that sort of stuff. I was planning on streaming for the whole day today, but I mean, like I said, I don't think there's much point staying out for 6 hours. There's only 2 hours worth of spawns, so if we stay out for 2 hours, do roughly the same as you, Miss Murder, I think that'll be good. Ooh, that might actually be good for PvP, so we'll hold on to that one and check that one a little bit later. But yeah, it's also probably not going to be good for PvP because it's a Cricketot, but you never know. I don't know what else to say, except my Hoopa should have been better. I'm so disappointed about that. Let's do a battle. Let's try and spice it up. Let's see if we can get something good from this. I would laugh if our terrible Machamp, Nose Pass turns out to have better IVs. Welcome in, Archean. You've pretty much missed it all. We did one that's all good. That's all good. Yeah, it seems to be that way after GoFest, though. Like, it was a little bit like that last year as well. I suppose we did have we had the Dragon Week and stuff like that last year after GoFest, which was actually really good. I liked Dragon Week. But yeah, this year, the events, since have been very lackluster. Like, there's still more. Can't see anyone's message. Oh, good, man. Yeah, it depends on how the rest of this season of out, I suppose. Because, I mean, we've still got more of this quest, so I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of it, if we do encounter Unbound form for thing as well. So hopefully it'll spice it up, and hopefully, maybe we get a couple more encounters with Hoopa. My brain went blank for a second there. It's a fairly common thing. Nope, that's got terrible IVs as well. Well, we're not having a good day so far, just Pokemon-wise. That'll be good. Like, the Lake Trio coming back. That's something that's good. Gives us some shinies to be hunting. Gives us some good stuff for raid hours. Given that they're regionals, I have a feeling that they're going to be very popular for raid hours. Hang on, Schlock. Welcome in, man. How are you doing today? Yeah, so for those that did just come in, we're pretty much done. We did one bit of research, and we have Hoopa. Oh, you got your shiny Ditto? Nice. Well done, man. Did you get it from Wild or Research, or...? Yeah, so we got our thing, but look at that. Oh, ugh, ugh, ugh. 10, 11, 11. That's just terrible. It was a Nummel. Surprisingly, I have not seen many Nummels since the start of this thing. Being able to get the shiny Ditto again. Yeah, so that's just completely disappointing. It evens out because my Meloetta was like 96%. Your 5th Ditto this season was a shiny. Nice. I suppose we could hopefully be on the lookout for one today. Is there any Nummels nearby? No. Unfortunately, no. And now you don't like Niantic? What, only now? It took you this long to come to that conclusion? Nah, Niantic's getting better. This big thing, like with the Heroes Niantic thing lately there, they did learn from it, hopefully, and it's going to be better moving forward. They want to be a little bit more transparent with us, which they've, told us in their little thing. They want to do like bi-monthly developer diaries and stuff like that, which is good. Just keep in contact with the community a bit more, take our suggestions on board. Hey, another Espeon shiny. That's another big one. 22.27. 29.95. Sound like Dr. Nick Riviera. You don't like Niantic now because they could have added a research page days and build up the quest to get Hoopa. Essentially, they did make it that you build up to get to... it's a whisper quiet. It does sort of build up, but it's only like the second stage of the quest where you end up getting it. So it's not much of a build up. It's a very disappointing build up. Beautiful. All right, are you any good? It don't. Damn it. Well, that's the thing. That's like this season of Mischief does last for a couple of months, and they are planning on releasing next stages of the quest for each part of the sort of each time they do an event over the next couple of months. So I'm assuming that it will build up in the end to Hoopa Unbound sort of thing. I'm assuming that that's probably what the last stage of the quest will give us. Like that, to me, makes the most sense of how they would do it, sort of thing, or why they're doing what they're doing. Which is cool, it gives us something to look forward to for the whole month. But yeah, I feel like this part of the quest could have been done a little bit differently. Like they could have made it just a little bit more involved rather than doing like 3 things. They could have made it a little bit more like the Mew quest, like not so much you have to do like the things that you have to do for the Mew quest, just things that were a little bit more involved, things that were going to take you the day to get done. Imagine if Pokemon Go did well, essentially that's what, if you see the original trailer for Pokemon Go, that's sort of what they were not aiming at, but that's something that they were sort of showing off. Yeah, don't get me started on Jinx. Yeah, they were sort of advertising that that's something that was going to be like everybody was going to get together and battle Mewtwo, and everyone in Times Square was battling Mewtwo, and that's sort of what raids became, but it's not the same. But yeah, like a massive global battle thing. That would be cool, but almost impossible for them to organize. Because the problem with doing stuff like that is there's different time zones around the world, so you wouldn't be able to have it at a time where it covered everybody. Somebody would miss out and then be shitty about it. But everyone was laughing. Yeah, because it would be sort of ideally set up for the northern hemisphere to have the best time for it, which means that people in the southern hemisphere would be doing it at like 2 in the morning. No, I don't think it will be. No, Schlock, man, good luck. Hopefully you'll ace it, man. Sending you. Oh, that's all good, man. It's all good. Getting an education and all that sort of stuff is important, man. So don't ever be sorry about that stuff. But yeah, good luck, man. Do you mean today? Incense, yeah. So all the stuff, well, not all the stuff, you're still getting it spawning, but having incense helps. Will I stream it? Not tonight, no. I'm doing it now, for the event is now, sort of thing. So I will be streaming again on Tuesday for Spotlight Hour, like usual. No shiny, execute. You'll be there, nice. So that's another terrible. So yeah, we're just waiting for the dark hour to start, which starts in like 6 minutes, so we can actually finish off our collection challenge, because we still need Poochyena, Duskull, Rat Boy, Cat Boy, and Fish Boy. The quest to catch 5 executes, and I hate it when it does that. 5 executes, and the season of discovery you can only get Shadow execute, but it doesn't count. Yeah, I hate it when it does that. I hate it when it's like, you need the normal one, you can't catch the shadow. I've had that happen to me before, and I was like, are you serious? It's like, it's the same thing. What time did it start? If you just chuck your incense on when the event starts at 11 a.m. because the event runs from 11 until 5 p.m. 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. I should say. So it's like com day hours. Your incense isn't lasting 3 hours like it usually does during a com day. It's only lasting for 1 hour. But essentially, you can get everything that you need to get done for this in like the first hour. It doesn't take long at all. And really, you only need to play for about 2 hours to be able to get the collection challenge done. It's nice, easy. So yeah, it's one of those events where they're not planning on... Well, they didn't really plan it out for people to play for like the whole 6 hours. They were only planning on people like only playing for like an hour or two, sort of thing, which is cool. Shiny Bellsprout would be nice. I do need some more to finish my family. When was the last time Niantic did a surprise shiny or a surprise new mon? Meltan. I'm just trying to think. The last time they released a shiny, they don't really tend to do surprise shinies. I mean, most people tend to, because all the data mining and stuff like that, it's hard for them to surprise us with things. The last time that they did something that was sort of like that is like, yeah, Meltan's the only thing that I can think of that comes to mind, where people are like, what's this? Yeah, because these days they tend to, like in the news that they release for any event, they're like, and you may be able to find a shiny. So like they usually emphasize that you be able to find a shiny. How to evolve Inky. No, one, flip your phone. Number two, you must be rich, because if you flip your phone, it will go normal. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that, to be honest. Shiny Espeon was sort of a surprise. Not as in, like, releasing them for the event. I can see, like, what people like. Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise, but it was already a shiny in game, so... And they tend to do that with sort of like some evolved Pokemon these days, like the evolutions for one. A lot of the Kanto Pokemon that have evolved forms that you can find in the wild, that you can now find as shinies. You never used to be able to do that in Pokemon Go. There's only a main series game thing where you could find evolved shinies, but they've changed that a bit recently. But that's only been sort of over the past year and a bit. Well, that's become more of a thing where you can find evolved form shinies. Will I ever play games other than Pokemon? I play other games other than Pokemon all the time. Just not so much on stream. I was thinking about maybe doing some other stuff. I do have the Twitch channel, which I do play other things other than Pokemon and stuff on, but I was actually thinking maybe starting up a second YouTube channel and having the second channel that I can have for other games, and maybe sort of like reaction videos and stuff like that. Because I was watching some stuff the other day, and the whole time that I'm watching it, I was like, just like, like, what am I watching? Like, it was one of those shows that it's just like, it wanted to make me pull my hair out of like just the stuff, because it was like people looking for cryptid monsters and stuff like that, and I was just like, I was like, this is the perfect stuff. I could do like reactions on this stuff. So I'm just sitting here just basically doing it. I know, that was very close. Very close to a hundo. Alright, well, we are into our second hour. So we now have our dark types spawning. And fingers crossed this will be Arlo. Yes, beautiful. Sorry to be annoying, but I just tuned in, and what are the Hoopa tasks? Because you're telling me. Basically, to get the Hoopa, you need to finish the first stage of the quest that we've already been given for this season. You get that done. The next stage is basically you need to do one more stage of the quest, and then you get Hoopa. It's fairly simple. It's, what was it again? Use berries. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't use berries. I can't even remember what they were. No, oh yeah, 5,000 dust. Earn 5,000 dust. Make some great throws or something like that. I can't even remember. Very easy tasks to get done. I should have actually paid more attention to what I actually had to do. It was catch a bunch of... It'll take you less than sort of an hour to get done. It took me... Oh, that's... Yes. Yeah. 5 curveballs, 10 different Pokemon, 5k dust. So I thought I was around the right thing. So yeah, like I said, very easy stuff to get done. Yeah, so just make sure that you finish the first part of the quest already. And then, yeah, that second part of the quest, easy peasy. No worries, son. I'm glad that we could inform you. That's why we're here. To help people out, give you guys a bit of an idea what to expect, all that sort of stuff. But fingers crossed we could actually get this shiny. Oh, you don't understand how many of these I've bloody done. 10 AM for you. When am I able to go? Yeah, you're not having a good run today, are you, Lachlan? Easy peasy Pokemon lemon squeeze. Pokemon-y squeezies. Easy, yeah, easily, son. Very easily done. Like, the hardest part of the quest, like, that you need to do is get 5,000 Stardust. So it just means that you need to catch some stuff, catch 20 or 30 Pokemon, and you have your 5,000 dust. So that's, yeah, it's very easy to... It's the most labor-intensive thing of the whole part, like the whole quest. Yeah, I agree. They could have at least boosted the shiny odds, made it a little bit more interesting. No worries, son. Better shiny rates equals 3. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work that way. Like, it doesn't matter. You can spoof and all that sort of stuff, but it's still luck of the draw. Like, it's still, like, shinies are still going to be random. Alright. Fingers crossed. I swear, if this is not the shiny... I don't know how many of these I've done to try and get this shiny Venonat. That's all I want. I just want the shiny Shadow Venonat. Great, and I just got a 12k egg. That's exactly... Another 12k is beautiful. Not true rates are the same wherever you travel. Yeah. Niantic is weird. Boy. Why do you hate me so? That would easily be like the 30th or 40th one of them that I've done. Alright, does it have? No. Doesn't even have. Thank you, Miguel. And welcome in. How are you doing today? Unfortunately, we did not get a shiny yet. But we did get our Hoopa before. You just want your shiny Bunnelby. It took me a while to get Bunnelby shiny. It's a nice... I do like shiny Bunnelby. Alright, I think all that's left is Poochyena. Is that the last thing that we... Poochyena, Rat, and Fish Boy. Okay. Yes, faux show. I did get. I ruined that. I should have said faux show. Faux show, I got it, man. I totally messed that one up. Where has it gone? Have I really... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It just blends him up with all the other Pokemon. It looks like a Whismur. Oh, there he is. There we go. So yes, terrible IVs. But it's very easy to get. You know, you need to do one more stage of the quest that we already have. Very, very simple tasks to get done. And then you get your hopefully better Hoopa than mine. I know, tell me about it. The stats are 10, 11, 11. Like, it's poo. It's about as close to poo as you can get. Thank you for sure. Much appreciated, man. And welcome to the community. If you guys would like to, you can also join the Discord server that we have set up. So the links for all of that stuff are in the description. Or you can also do that. Just type the command into the chat, and they'll go ping and pop into there for you. They're just instant transmission themselves in like Goku. Call it poop. You know what? That is gold. Yes. I was thinking of naming it something like that. The last thing you want is a bad pooper. You don't want a bad pooper. You're back and you got 2 shinies. Nice, well done, Tex. What shinies did you get, man? I'm just gonna stand here talking about my pooper. That is true, for sure. At least I do have one. But so will most people by the end of this event. But that's okay. It's like I'm assuming we will get more chances at getting better ones, so it's all good. You think early 2020 because I missed it. Of Hoopa and Ban, we'll have. I'm sorry, I missed the rest of your thing there, Archie. I hate it when they go off the screen like that. It's been waiting Shiny Carnivore and Shiny Apom for a while. Well, good luck, man. Like, Shiny Carnivore, I had insane luck with. When they released it, which event did they release? I can't remember which event that they released it with. I had 3 in about 10 minutes. Like, no exaggeration. I wish they time-stamped your shinies sometimes so I could show you guys. Like, I went out shiny hunting, I caught one, and I was like, sweet. Drove around the corner, caught another one, I was like, sweet. Drove around the corner, caught another one, I was like, alright, I'm done. I couldn't believe how lucky I got with them. They were just so quick. And I did the same thing with Oddish. No worries, Archie. Thank you for tuning in, man. Oh, you got them? Nice. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Archie. Good luck for your day, which starts in what, like an hour? Hopefully you'll have better luck than I did and get something better than I did. Your Hoopa sucks. Join the Pooper Club, man. You can be in the Pooper Club with me. That doesn't sound... That sounds really weird. If somebody came into the stream right now, they'd be like, what? What club? Yes, Kevin. So on Wednesday night, we will be doing our second Lugia Raid hour, just like last week. I'm disappointed because that stream deleted it. Well, it didn't delete it. Well, it practically did delete itself. I deleted the stream beforehand because of the 10 minutes of me trying to buy raid passes and all that sort of stuff, and then having to restart the stream. I was like, I'll just get rid of it so people don't have to watch it. And of course, for some reason, it decided to delete the other stream as well, like just automatically. And I was like, thanks. Thank you so much for that. So that was a little bit disappointing. So that's not up on the channel anymore and never will be because it's gone forever. But that's okay because, like I said, we'll be doing it again on Wednesday. Fish boy. You want balloon? Yeah. Dude, did I actually catch you? No. Please stay in the ball. Oh, you've got a green circle. Why are you giving me issues, bro? Okay. Sweet. Okay, we're done with that. So... we can collect our... Hoopa candy. Hoopa candy, same thing. Pokeball lift. And beautiful, but we are done. The spooky hour. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like, we've done everything that was set out for today, like everything that we were given to do today, we're done. So yeah, there's no point streaming for the whole 6 hours. I'll keep going for now, but we'll probably keep going until the end of this incense, the end of this hour. Are you really trying to get shiny Drifloon or Sableye? I wouldn't mind another Sableye. I have a full set of Drifloons, so I don't actually need any more shiny Drifloons. But with Sableye, I actually wouldn't mind a a shiny Sableye, like the Halloween one, so I can wait and hold off until the Halloween event starts. Then I will take one. You need Duskull and the cat plus Hoopa. Hey, gee, that's a 93% Carnivore. I actually think I've already got a hundo of this one as well. Like, I think I've got a hundo of that. You were going to take the day off study, but I think now you would rather study psych and play another 3 hours like this. I'll probably just go home and have the game running for the rest of the day and just be catching stuff through the day. If I come across a shiny, then I'll be happy, sort of thing. I probably won't like worry too hectically, because most of the stuff that's in here I've already got. You need Purloin to finish your research. Who would have ever thought that it's like, I need a Purloin. Ghastly can be ditto. This one is not. How you going, Lynn? For a second then my brain just froze. I'm like, Leon is what I meant to say. Hey, dude, that's like 2 massive IV ones. Where is Loon? I don't know, man. I don't know. Why are you asking me? Nah, I love the sky in this event. I wish the sky would stay like this all the time. Drifloon. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about, Drifloon. You got the confetti? I'm pretty sure that starts when your event starts. So now that you've got that, you should be able to start doing your research. Actually, I have no confetti. Where did my confetti go? I did have confetti on the screen. Now I have rain. What happened? You gonna go have lunch? No worries. Tex, enjoy your lunch. Save me some, because I'm hungry. Why? Every single one of these that I try and throw a ball at, why? The Pokemon rain gods are saying, honestly, they said that it was supposed to be raining today, but so far it's not, which is good. You just got a shiny Oddish. Well done, Faded. Congratulations. Did you need that shiny? Is it a new shiny to you, or you're one step closer to finishing the family? You're gonna hatch a 10k today. Fingers crossed that it's actually something good. It's a new shiny, nice. Adding new shinies is always good. Always makes me very happy when I get a shiny that I don't have. It's actually been a while. The last shiny that I got, which I actually needed, was like Granados, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Zubat, Wooper, Scyther, and all these EVs we already had an abundance of. Let's see, we got... Actually, no, Sylveon. Sylveon would have been the newest shiny that I actually needed. And then, yeah, Palkia before that. And then Granados. So I was sort of right. Sort of. Oh, here's the Drifty. We got your Loon, man. Can we hit an excellent throw on a Loon? Oh, that was close. For a second, man, I thought we had actually done it. What is with these, like, relatively big IV Pokemon? You keep getting big ones. It's alright, man. You got 6 hours. They're just trying to, like, stretch it out for you, man, so it makes you feel like you've spent the day doing something. I really wish they would make Purloin shiny. Just so I had a reason to click on it. And there are so many Pokemon that I just ignore these days, 'cause the day wasting my time. Not good IVs. Now you have to go for a walk. Imagine that, having to go for a walk while playing Pokemon Go. Ugh. Just the nerve. Oh, we just nailed the excellent on the Drifty. And it, for a second I thought it was going to run on me. Can we back to back? Oh, that was close. It's actually not that difficult to... You'll go soon. It's why you need to, like, do Pokemon stop submissions at your house. Just so you've got... I know I shouldn't be encouraging people to do that, but it's like, come on, these are COVID times. Everybody needs a Pokestop at their house. It's just being nice. Just call it the big ancient tree and put a sign or something like that, and there you go, you got yourself a Pokestop. I've known people which have done stuff like that. I actually did a submission the other day. It's the first one that I've done in, like, ages. No more incense. You can still do the tasks. The Pokemon that are spawning, they're not just spawning on incense. So you'll get them off of incense as well, so don't stress on that. It might just take you a little bit longer. But you should still manage to get you've got all day, remember. Each thing happens 3 times, like each hour happens 3 times. So you have at least 3 hours to try and get all the stuff that you need from each of the types. How you going, Max? Welcome in, man. How we going today? Good to hear, man. Good to hear. I am going pretty well. Weather is manageable. The sun's out at the moment, so it's not freezing cold or raining on me. I have my Hoopa. Stats could be better, but we have a Hoopa. Now we're just doing some shiny hunting, chatting with you guys, enjoying my Sunday. Oh, my team made it through to the preliminary finals yesterday in the football as well, so I'm happy about that as well. So we got a bit to smile about. If you've started your quest that were given at the start of this season, the Season of Mischief quest, you just need to finish the first 2 parts of that quest. So that, ooh, we actually have a Litwick. Nice. That's actually a nice incense spawn. So yeah, you just need to go into your research, talk to the professor. He'll give you some tasks to do. Very simple tasks. And then yeah, once you've finished, it's a 16-stage quest, but we can only do 2 stages at this point. But yeah, once you're finished with the 2nd stage, you'll be awarded with a Hoopa. I can never get good Litwicks, but that is okay. Fingers crossed that it'll actually be a Com Day Pokemon one day. You hope I find a T-Tar. Well, I wouldn't mind finding a T-Tar too. That would be... story for you guys. The very first day that they released Johto into the game, I remember it well. Because I had a Tyranitar spawn at my house, didn't I? Day 1 of Johto. Hadn't even seen basically every single Pokemon from that generation, and one of the first things that spawned at my house was a Tyranitar. I was just like, what's this? It ran from me, didn't it? The game teased me with a Tyranitar on day 1 of the release of Generation 2, and then took it away from me. You don't understand how dirty I was. That it gave it to me. It was like, here you go, have a Tyranitar. No. I was only playing. And another Liddy. This is 2nd Incense Litwick so far. So I'll take this. The spooky hour seems to be better. The spawns during the spooky hour are definitely better than the psychic hour. Yes, still can't believe that Tyranitar ran from me. I think I had footage of it as well. I think I remember screen recording it. Wait till the T-Tar off the incense. So far I'm just getting liddies, but it's lit. Oop. You got a Ditto from a Dwibble. No shiny. What is a snapshot? So when I'm assuming you need to take snapshots of psychic type Pokemon. Basically, imagine if this was a psychic type Pokemon. You've got your little camera here at the top of your screen. You just click on that and then you can just take pictures of them. So take 3 pictures and you should be good to go. I suppose we'll catch this and we'll check to see if it's a Ditto. Yeah, this is like the first Numel that I've seen, so I'm definitely going to catch it just in case. Say oh, say oh, say ah. Ah. You were supposed to say oh. It is terrible. Nah, no shiny boys, unfortunately. Though, might be able to find myself some pink pussy here. That was a really bad joke. I'm sorry. I apologize for that one. That was uncalled for. I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. It's a pink shiny and it's a putty tat, so it just come on. Come on. I think it's a I wasn't being seedy, I was actually talking about a shining Pokemon. I'm sorry! Ah! I won't do adult jokes anymore. I think we're all old enough that. Sorry, Kevin. A mystery box is a special box that you get from transferring Pokemon into Pokemon Home or into Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. So if you have either like a Nintendo Switch, basically you can just transfer Pokemon into a game or into your Pokemon Home, and it'll give you a mystery box. You can open that mystery box. I can't at the moment because it says you can't use it at the same time as an incense, but basically it works the same as an incense, but instead of drawing in multiple Pokemon, it'll just draw in thingamajigs. The thingamajigs, Meltans. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, thank you, Miss Murdo. She was going to help you find you a good video to... I should probably do a video on that sort of stuff myself, about the transfer process. I've been thinking about doing some more stuff like that, doing some more technical side videos. It's like I haven't done that in the past because I always thought that, you know, everybody else has done it, so I'm gonna pass on the Chikorita raid, given that I have 1 million shinies already and a couple of hundos. Thank you for the invite. I do have a shiny Sableye, just not today. Joshua Wong did a video. I think a lot of people have done videos on the process. Oh, just now. No. Shiny Pikachu, maybe? No. Now, we've had no luck with the shinies so far, but I'll do another lap. Got about 35 minutes left on this incense, so we'll do another lap around, see if we can get anything. Pokédex, yeah, he does good videos, like technical videos. How you going, Shop Girl? Sorry, I didn't see you pop in. How are you doing today? Come on, spawns. Where are the decent ones? Is there any decent raids around? The team one. Unfortunately, there's no good raids at the moment, so... Yeah, so like I was saying about the technical videos, it's like... I was thinking of maybe doing some more... check the drift limit, okay. Yeah, thinking of doing some more technical side videos, how-to videos and all that sort of stuff. So what do you guys reckon? Would you like videos like that? Because I feel like they're a bit more informative and helpful. I did hear that Espeon can be a shiny in the wild. Now, yes. They usually do that with the evolutions when they're in the wild during an event. They become shiny as well. Yeah, because vlogs are one thing. You can do vlogs about gameplay and shiny hunting and all that sort of stuff, but I feel that technical videos and how-to videos and all that sort of stuff will generate more interest because they're actually helpful to people. How the September Spotlight Hours going to work? Are they rotating the regionals? No. So, I did have a list. Which are we getting for? Hang on. They did. I was reading it the other day, but I've completely forgotten. Which one is it? Season of Mischief. So they won't rotate stuff around. Usually when they release like regionals and stuff. Ah, yes, that's right. Yes. Spoons, Beltoy, Skitty, Alolan and it seems like they did. Sorry. I really wish you wouldn't do that. So none of them are actually the regionals that are slowly getting there. Seems like the same 3 weeks in a row now. Yeah, the last couple Spotlight Hours have been very average because it's been, what, a month since we last had a shiny. We had 2 weeks of Shallows and then, yeah, just other average stuff. So it was like Wooloo and Squovit as well. So 4 weeks of what felt very similar stuff. So yeah, I know what you're saying there about it. Just felt like the same weeks, like the same thing over and over and over and over again. The next 4 are going to be a bit better. They're at least a shiny, like possible shiny sort of thing. Still need my shiny Whismur as well, so fingers crossed we could get one today. August felt extremely bland, yeah. Just event-wise as well. I mean, minus GoFest. My phone's just going to keep doing that. I have to take it off the charger for now. Yeah, minus GoFest. It has been very average for events recently, sort of thing. I mean, even GoFest wasn't the greatest this year. Well, they had to give us a break, sort of thing. They're like, July's events were good. August, we'll give people a little bit of a break. Because the people aren't spending so much money. Which I don't think is the thing that Niantic would ever do. They want us spending all the money. Yes, the raids. How you going, Ace Gamer? Yeah, so they're the regionals that they're going to be in their your reading skills are poor. That's okay. For a second then I was like, the Spotlight Hours, but they're not regional. Like, I'm lost here. That's okay. Yeah, so they're going to be found. The Lake Trio will be found in their respective. So here in Australia we have Uxie. America, you guys have a Zelf, yeah? And then Europe and that has Spirit. Or it's the other way around. I can never remember what the other. But yeah, we'll be hosting raids for them. Not next week, the week after. Next week is Lugia again. You don't want to start something, but you think Astros may be coming in the future. Definitely. My guess would be that they'll try and tie it in with the release of the Arceus Legend. That is my guess on how they'll introduce it into the Pokemon Go. It would be the perfect time for them to do. I found the models in the files. I'm pretty sure all the... Wait, Arceus Gen 3, yes? It's Gen 3 or Gen 4? I can never remember. Because I know that most of the... like the assets for the generations of the... Yeah, Gen 4. Yeah, all of the assets for Generation 4 and all that sort of stuff are already in the game. And have been for some while, but it doesn't mean that they're going to release it sort of soon. But my guess would be that it'll be for the when they release Legends. It would be the perfect time for them to do. Yeah, they tend to add stuff to the game files long before they actually need them, sort of thing, just so they're there, they can use them while they're developing and all that sort of stuff. You're still wondering when they're going to do a Johto tour? I would say next year. Like, I don't think they'll do a Johto tour in the same year that they did the Kanto tour. It'll probably be the same time next year. I wouldn't be surprised, sort of thing. $15 again. I don't know. More than likely, because Niantic likes to charge people for things. Raining in the sky, blue skies behind me. For now, there's some blue skies behind me. If I turn that way, it's not so blue. It does actually look like it might change soonish, but that's okay because I'm probably not going to be out for too much longer at this point, because we are pretty much done with everything that we had to do today. So now we're just doing a bit of wandering and shiny hunting and stuff. So picking up some research tasks to get done. I also found Lunala, Solgaleo, and Necrozma. If they wanted any more details on what I found. Nice. Always up for hearing about stuff that they find. You're welcome to join the Discord server and post up all that sort of stuff. Like I'm always interested in hearing what the data miners find. But yeah, just be aware that the stuff may be in the game now, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's coming sort of in the foreseeable future. It could be still months or a year away or whenever. It really depends on when Niantic decide to do whatever they're doing. But they did the same thing with the all the shiny assets for Generation 1. They added all of them into the game months before they did the Kanto tour. A Kecleon, please. Yeah, I think that's what everyone's saying at this point. Yeah, they added all the shiny assets for Gen 1 to the game long before they did the Kanto tour, just so they're all there. Like, all the shiny assets were just there, ready to go. Do I think GoFest is going to stay global? Definitely. They'll keep doing the global GoFest, but once they open stuff up again, there'll be like physical GoFests and then digital GoFests. The physical one will probably always be better because they'll have they'll want to incentivize people to actually go to the location and be there in person and, you know, all that sort of stuff. But now that they've opened the can of worms of being a global thing, they're not going to be able to put the lid back on that. They're going to have to keep it as a global thing, or they'll just piss people off. So it is Niantic, and they have been known to piss people off before. Are we excited for September Com Day? You don't have a shiny Otter? Yeah, anytime it's a new shiny, I I'm happy about the com day sort of thing. I don't mind Oshawott. So yeah, I'm looking forward to com day definitely. It's not going to be a com day weekend, which is a good thing. So hopefully I'm not going to finish up with nearly 100 shinies, because that's just ridiculous. I'll be happy with 20 to 30. You don't think everyone will be open back up again? Yeah. Things will open up again. They're not going to keep things shut forever. But yeah, things moving forward. Things will be different. But they'll definitely want to do like in-person events and stuff like that in the future. I mean, in-person events, they make a lot of money doing that sort of stuff. How you going, Dark Reaper? Welcome in. How are we going today? Well, that's not very nice. December's community day will be lit. Yeah, December usually, well, for the last couple of years, they've done sort of like the big group com days. So it'll be interesting to see what they do this year, because they tend to vary them up a little bit as well. Like they change it up a little bit. Same sort of format, but different things. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do this year. Where is the shiny boys? Come on. Can we finish with at least one shiny? I brought some tissues with me. I do have them in the car, just didn't actually bring any with me. And now I'm snotty. This non-shiny thing is ridiculous. Next thing I click on is a shiny. I'm actually surprised, given when the event started, you haven't seen a shiny in a while yourself. We were just talking about that. Well, I was just about to say, like, when this event started, I got 2 shinies that the first day of the season of Mischief. Like, when it started, I got a shiny Scyther and a Zubat. And they were just 2 random spawns at home, sort of thing, a few hours apart from each other. So I was thinking, oh yeah, this event's going to be really good for shinies. And then since then, it's been like nothing. That could have been a shiny, but it's not. But people are speculating. Yes, Kevin, still streaming for a little bit longer. Probably until we get back to the car after this lap, sort of thing, since we've done pretty much everything that we had to do for today. You just had lunch? Nice. What did you have? Oh, my bag is full. I bought storage just, and I've already maxed it out. Nice. Noodles. Nice. Nothing wrong with some noo-noos. Or I should say some nudes. Gotta love the nudes. First shiny this season was the best one. Another damn Growler. That'll do. Don't need to transfer them all for now. Keeps going. Alright. 30 will do for now. As long as we've got some space. See, Time Pull is probably the one thing that's spawning right now that I wouldn't actually mind as a shiny, because I didn't get one during GoFest. So how am I not getting it? The shinies. Oh, it's a bit chilly as well. You remember when you were watching one of Jimmy's streams back in January and you got a shiny Chansey from your weekly research? You know how long it's been since I got a shiny from research? I have the same luck with research shinies that I do with raid shinies. They're just non-existent. Wild shinies, they're easy. Shinies of any other form, I cannot get. You can't find any psychic types. Depending on where you are, it may be. Don't stress, Max. You have 6 hours, man. You have from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. your local time, and the hours switch. So at the moment where it's dark type hour, so you probably won't find a lot of psychic types spawning. Just wait until the next hour and then psychic types will start spawning again. So each hour it'll change from psychic to dark type spawns. So yeah, don't worry too much, man. You will get it. And as long as you start the quest, you don't have to get it done today, sort of thing. It was just from today, the next part of the quest was now available. So as long as you've started the quest, you'll be able to get Hoopa outside of today's hours. It's just during today, the 6 hours, there's just the alternating spawns of the two different types, just to make it a little bit easier for people to get it done. So yeah, don't stress. You will get your Hoopa. More something I wouldn't mind right now. Some heat. Some more heat. That wind is just a little bit chilly. Not gonna lie. Hey, that's I'll take that. Oh, an incense scraggy. That's a nice incense spawn. So far I've liked the dark type spawns more than I've liked the. I keep nailing them excellent throws as well. I'm on point today. That's not bad. 1000 XP per catch, or 1100 XP a catch. I'll tell you that. This is 0 stars. Fairly typical. Yes, sunshine, come out please. A little bit of warmth would be nice right about now. You just did, we do a normal shiny, just a regular. Well, at this point, I don't know. I would say that after this event finishes, Shiny Ditto will stay available. Because sometimes they turn shinies off, and that has the potential to be one of those shinies that they could possibly turn off. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, like Smiggles. So Smeagol and Meltan are only an unknown, I should say. Unknown is also. No worries, Negan. Yeah, so at this point there's 3 Pokemon in the game which their shinies are only available during events. So yeah, Ditto might be added to that list. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Power up a Pokemon 3 times. No. That's a waste of Stardust. I only power up Pokemon when that I have to for a quest, or if I'm doing stuff for PvP. Other than that, Stardust must not be touched. I hate those quests, the ones that we get, like the Team Rocket quests, where they're like, purify 7 Pokemon. I'm like, bruh, the dust. You were gonna make me waste all this dust on Pokemon I'm just gonna transfer anyway? It's like, bruh, why? Why would you do that to me? I'm still yet to find a decent Froakie as well. I catch like every single one of them that I see, and I just cannot get a decent one. Alright. Come on, shiny vibes. I'm feeling ya. Shiny? Shiny? Are you a shiny? Suppose we'll catch Rat Boy. You could be a tiny rat. Why? You're a rat. Why are you breaking out of the ball? Pikachu is not shiny. Geodude? That's a shiny that I struggled with for so long. It took me so long to finally get my shiny Geodude. My second account, which I never used, had like 2 of them. I just could not get. I finally got one. I actually got my Alolan Geodude before I got my Kanto one. It's the same with Drowsy. Took me ages to finally get my shiny Drowsy, but my other account got 2 within like half an hour of it each other. I was just like, yeah. That'd be right. Balls indeed. Pokeballs. Dozen checks to get the shiny Murkrow. That's painful. I'm sorry. I think I've probably done less than 3,000 checks, and I think I have like 7 of them. I think I'm not trying to brag. It's just yeah, Murkrow's been one of those ones. It took me a while to find my first one, but then once I found my first one, I just kept getting them. I'm not trying to rub it in. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to sound that way. Like, I've got 7. Yeah, so we've seen like 3,792. And I have more than 7. Oh my god. That's 9. I have 9 shiny Murkrow in one. I'm happy to trade. If anybody wants a shiny Murkrow, I'm in. I think this one's even a hundo. No, okay, it's PvP. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those shinies where I just kept getting them. I think that's the second highest amount of shinies that I've got, like, that's a non-Comday Pokemon. The most that I've caught is this stupid thing. Why? 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 Why do I have 13 shiny Sneasels? And we even have the Shadow Shiny as well. It's just, bruh. It's like every time it's in an event, I just get like 2 or 3 of them. You have that with Weedle, Rattata, and Tauros. Yeah, I have a few Kangaskhans. I have like 4 shiny Kangaskhans, I think. Seems that if it's your regional, you end up with a lot of them. I've got first released the shiny regionals like Kangaskhan and Taurus and stuff like that. Of course, the shiny that I hatched from that event was a Kangaskhan. It's like, it don't need that. I get it in the wild. Any other shiny regional I would have taken. And you give me the bloody Kangaskhan. I was just like... And my second account, again, shafted me. It got 100% and a shiny Tauros back-to-back, hatched from eggs. I was like, oh... Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you, game. You just caught Mew? Nice, Gull. Congratulations. You just finished your... Interesting things happened to me while playing this game, that's for sure. Just some random luck. Because, last Christmas, the Christmas before, I hatched a bunch of, they had a whole bunch of stuff in 7k eggs. And I hatched 2 sets of eggs and got 4 shinies. I couldn't believe... It was insane. That's the most amount of shinies that I've hatched, like, ever. But yeah, I got them all out of, like, 2 sets of eggs. Got a shiny Alola Meowth, a Smoochum. What else did we get? What else was there? I actually can't remember now. But yeah, there was like 4 shinies that I hatched out of the... I just remember those 2. Phone, can you not do that, please? Let's see if we can... No, Ditto is what I meant to... Because I am yet to actually encounter a Ditto. Nope. Everybody else is getting them. Okay, and that's the end of hour number 2. So all the dark types have just bailed. We got all of our psychic types back, and look at this. A wild Venomoth. I like Venomoth. Like, shiny Venomoth's nice. That's why I want the shadow shiny, so I can get shadow shiny Venomoth. You just hatched a Hundo Grimer? Nice. You have stacks of shiny Sneasels. Stacks and stacks and stacks. I have that many, I don't even count that anymore. I just have a unit of measurement that I just refer to them as. A Hunter's group is nice. Congratulations, man. I got my shiny Scroopies during GoFest, which I was happy with. You just want shiny Jinx. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the shiny Jinx, because I do have the Smoochum, so I just need the Jinx to finish the line. So now we've got the streamers back again, so that doesn't make sense. It's like, for the first hour we had streamers, the second hour it just rained. Okay? It's like, no streamers, just rain. And now we're back to streamers again. That makes no sense. You have 1 shiny Jinx? Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, I didn't get mine during... Wait, was it Yeah, it was one of the things that was spawning during GoFest, wasn't it? Oh no, it was the Kanto event. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I didn't get it during the Kanto event. But yeah, like I was saying, I do have the Smoochum, which I hate. I'm not a friend of Smoochum. I know there's just something about it which just rubs me the wrong way. I'm like, nope, don't like you. You look like one of those really obnoxious toddlers that's just screaming in the McDonald's playground. You know the toddler I'm talking about. It's just that one toddler at McDonald's that's just... We all know that toddler. I was that toddler. Though I did get kicked out of places when I was a kid. My birthday party. For instance, I had a birthday party at not Hungry Jack's, Pizza Hut one year when I was a kid. Exactly, the one that pees in the ball pit. You know the one I'm talking about. It's the same kid that pees in the pool. When I was a kid, I had a birthday party at Pizza Hut, and we ended up getting kicked because me and about 20 other... Bloody hell, how young was I at the time? I was probably only about 6 or 7 years old, maybe 5, 6, 7, around that age. Yeah. So there was like 10 to... I can't even remember how many people there was, like an eternity ago. But yeah, we proceeded to be like climbing up the bathroom walls and turning lights off and running around and throwing food at each other. So we ended up getting thrown out of Pizza Hut. That was cool. I'll always remember that birthday. You peed in the pool. Oops, calling people out now. I'm making enemies, I'm sorry. No, I think most kids at some point peed in the pool. I'll admit I peed in the pool as well. So I'm one of those. But I already admitted that I was one of those kids. I just told you about the Pizza Hut story, so... It's like, yeah, I peed in the pool, but it was New Year's Eve and I was drunk, so I have an excuse. It's 25 years old. That was a joke. Is it? Question mark. Yes, the nervous laughter is not me trying to deflect, okay? No, it's not. I swear. Ha 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 ha. Hey, look over there, guys, there's a shrine. Just over there, behind the tree. What, you didn't see it? I swear it was there. Speaking of urinating, something I could probably do. Where's the closest pool? I am right next to the river. Does that count? And I'm pretty sure it's a bellsprout nest down here at the moment, because we're getting a few bellies. So I think I need one more to finish my shiny families. Yes, one more. So that would be a nice find, if we could find just a random shiny bellsprout. Honestly, it's probably a good thing that I'm not going to be out all of today, because my ankle has been stuffed over the last week or so. I'm actually wearing an ankle brace at the moment, because my ankle has been really sore. Pee near a tree. Everyone sees anything. So you're releasing a party. Sorry. Rehearsing a part of the novel as a dog. Trust me, man, it'll work. Just do it. Nah, there's not actually a lot of people around at the moment because we're technically in lockdown. So there's people out and about, but they're sort of walking. And there's enough trees around here and bushes that I could probably sneak into somewhere and go without being seen. Or I could just wait until I get back to the car park and there's toilets. That's probably the best course of action. We'll just wait 5 minutes. If full videos on YouTube, guys, remember to like and subscribe for more. Mud. Where are you? More mud. I'm not watching where I'm going. Now, there's a lot of water in the Reds. Like, it was raining really heavily here over the weekend, so there's a lot of extra water in the river. Shiny Jinx. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't boost the shinies today, to be honest. Like, there's not really much else that made today special. Like, they were sort of hyping it up as being, you know, a big research day sort of thing, but it's been very average. Headlines: Pokemon player bitten. Funnel web spider at 11. Thankfully, here in Victoria, or at least the part of Victoria I am in, we don't tend to have funnel web spiders. They live a bit more north. Yeah, funnel webs are more of a New South Wales, sort of northern Victoria thing. Yeah, the only thing that we have to worry about here in the southern parts is whitetails, and you have them in, yeah, the Sydney funnel webs. Yeah, here in Victoria we get like whitetails and redbacks, and, well, at least, like I said, the part of Victoria I'm in, the Melbourne-y part of Victoria. I'm sure that they do, like, around, you live in New York. It's alright. You guys probably think we're riding bloody kangaroos. No, there's been stories of people in Victoria that have been bitten by funnel webs, so they do live here, but they're not as abundant as they are sort of thing in New South Wales, etc. Which I'm glad about, because I'm not very good with spiders. I don't like them. Not a fan. I'm a lot better than I used to be. I used to be I used to have like arachnophobia terribly. As a child, I used to hate like every single spider that I saw. I'd see it and I'd just be like, ah! Like scream. But yeah, these days I can tolerate them to an extent as long as they're not in my room, sort of thing. And then sometimes I can be like, I surprise myself of how, I'm not going to say brave I can be with them, but for instance, I can remember like a while back I was streaming on Twitch and I turned around and the spider had crawled in underneath my door and was like sitting on the bottom of my door. It was like a fairly sizable huntsman. I just jumped up straight away and just grabbed something and just get out of my room. You get out. It's just like I never would have done that as a kid. And it was just so like, just jumped up, didn't even think about it, just get out. I'm streaming. I ain't got time to deal with you, Mr. Spider. So I didn't have time to be scared of it, sort of thing. I didn't have time to just sit there and contemplate, oh, maybe if I hit it, it'll bite me. And it's just like, nope, get out. You get. It's like I should be like that more often. Don't think, just do. Why not? Let's catch and find them. Fine. Yeah, but I suppose it's a thing. When you live in Australia, you need to either come to terms with the fact that you live within a meter of a spider at every single point of your life, or don't live in Australia. Because that's true facts. I'm pretty sure it's like that anywhere in the world. It's not just Australia. But yeah, you're within a meter of a spider. Just so you know. Somewhere within a meter radius of you guys, every single one of you, there's going to be a spider. Just know that. Bet you that made you feel safe. Now you're all looking around going, oh, damn it. Where is it? I don't have any around me. You'd be surprised. You also hate flying cockroaches? Yeah. They don't even have to fly, just cockroaches in general. The flying ones are oh so much worse though. Now you'd be surprised. You may not be able to see it, but I guarantee you there is a spider within 1 meter of you. Could be behind the wall, you know, it could be in the roof, it could be somewhere, but it'll be within a meter of you. Turns out you live in like a completely sterile box with like 5 meter radius on each side, and you're just sitting under like a hovering cube in the middle, and you're like, haha, no, you're wrong. It's with at least 5 meters away from me. You cats get some of them. Yeah, when our cat was a bit younger, he'd occasionally tackle spiders. But so would the dog, because the cat would be chasing the spider and the dog would be like chasing the cat. They're going, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? So it's very funny. You got the cat trying to be all stealthy, trying to hunt something, like a mouse or, you know, spider or something like that. And you got the dog standing right behind it, tail wagging, just like, all right, sweet, are we hunting? Cool. Just tell me what to do. It's very funny seeing animals like that. And just the difference, you got one that's, you know, trying to be stealthy, and the other one that's just like, I'm happy. Your cats are broken. Don't worry. We've got a cat that's a bit like that as well. He doesn't know what he is in their head. Yeah, he's a bit like that as well these days because he's getting old and senile. But he's always had a few identity issues. He's never quite understood what he was. He's like, I'm not a cat. I'm a person dog. Yeah, he thinks that he's a dog, but he's a cat. Like, he just marches around bossing the dogs of the neighborhood around. Like, not so much anymore because he's older, so he doesn't go out as much. But back when he was a bit younger, yeah, he used to just march around. It's like the neighbor's dog comes into the yard, sort of thing. He marches out after. He's like, you get off my property. Just chases the dog away. Dog's terrified of him. Just runs off because she's been swatted by him a few times. She hates it. But yeah, my dog's fine. It's like, my dog's his best friend. But any other dog, it's just open season. You come near me and I'll eat you. Espeon. Well, I haven't seen an Umbreon yet, but I've seen a couple, like 3 Espeons. Beautiful. Is this one any good? No. It's a shame. Your last cat would chase a deer out in the yard and live to be 21 years old. Yeah, some cats just seem to live forever. Yeah, it's funny that. They just keep on keeping on, sort of thing. It's because they don't have to worry. It's because they've got their safe little house and all that sort of stuff, so they just keep on ticking. They get fed so they don't have to hunt. Your cat Griffin caught a large mouse yesterday. Yeah, I remember when our cat was a bit younger, you'd let him outside and he'd come back like half an hour later with a baby rabbit or like a rat or something in his mouth, and he'd just stand there at the door and just meow. He'd be like, meow, 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 and he'd just want you to come and look at it, sort of thing. He'd just be like, he'd just want to show you what he'd done. Just, hey, look, I murdered something. All right, cool. I got your attention. Oh, that's all I wanted. Bye. And then he'd proceed to play with it and then eat it. Because that's what cats do. They like to play with their food. They like to torture it before they always show, yeah, they've got to show you their accomplishments. They're like, check it out. That's the car I'm in today. I forgot that I'm in a completely different car. I walked straight past it going, Ouch. Oh, my arm. Oh, you guys haven't seen my arm today, have you? I haven't showed you how. This might actually be a bit difficult because I can't pull my sleeve up. This is actually going to be more difficult than I thought. I'm going to actually have to take my arm out of my sleeve rather than... I gotta be careful with my arm. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Oh, that's so awkward. Just want to take my jumper off. Ooh. Ew. Ew. Alright, that looks even worse than it did. Alright, prepare yourself, guys. You can't really see it too bad. It doesn't look as bad there as it does what I can see. You guys can't see that it's sort of like discoloring a bit. So it's got like some orangey black parts on it. Looks nice. Looks nice and ripe. But it's getting better, which is a good thing. It's not as painful. It's like it still hurts if I hit it, sort of thing. Yeah, I know it's gross. It's an infected cyst that's on my elbow, sort of thing, that I've had for ages. Not the infection, just the cyst. It's like it's on that part of my elbow where my arm used to rest on my chair, and as I was moving, like, because I used to spend a lot, like I still do spend a lot of time on the computer. It's my mouse arm, so it's like I've got my hand on my mouse, and my hand is like constantly moving because of the mouse, but it's like that one point is where my elbow is making contact with the chair, so it's just constantly being rubbed, sort of thing, as I'm moving my arm around. So after years and years of doing that, yeah, I developed a cyst on my elbow, which was fine until it got infected recently. So yeah, I've had the cyst for bless me. Yeah, I've had the cyst for like a couple of years now without it really giving me issues, and then put back black slab on it. Thank you, Leon. Yeah, I've taken some antibiotics. That's the one I'm thinking of. I'm like, wait, what's the not anti-inflammatories? What's the other one? Yeah, antibiotics. It's also pretty warm in here. Turn this bloody window down. Roasting in here. So yeah, it's a lot better than it was sort of the other day, now that I've got the antibiotics. But yeah, I peeled a big bit of dead skin off of it yesterday, which was a bit gross. It was like, ew. It was like just one big sheet of like dead skin that came off of it. It was like, it was like when you're peeling, when you sunburn. So yeah, I gotta rub some moisturizer stuff on it to show the news post. Yes, I can do that. Style poses. What's this one? So the Pokeball is hovering. I'm magical. I have magic hands. Just making the Pokeball hover there for eternity. You're home now, you had to drive. Well, it's good that you're home now. But all good, man. You thought that I said pockets. Looks great. Yeah, I don't mind the pose. It's better than some of the other poses that we've had in game, that's for sure. Like, there is some really awkward looking poses. I just think it looks weird that the Pokeball is like sort of just hovering there. And now you want Pizza Hut. No, you don't want Pizza Hut. You just want pizza. Like, Pizza Hut, yeah, they never had great pizza. Sort of why you... Like, when was the last time you actually saw a Pizza Hut? Here in Australia, at least. You don't see them around very often anymore. Like, they're few and far between compared to what they used to be. Like, back when I was a kid, they used to be everywhere. But yeah, I think in Australia here, we're not a very big, like, chain pizza eating country, sort of thing. Like Pizza Hut and Pizza Haven and all those sort of Domino's, you know, these big chain brands of pizza. We don't really eat that stuff. We tend to have a lot of actual pizza stores. I think it's because we have a lot of European immigrants from back in the day, like a lot of Italians and Greeks and stuff like that. So they started up like restaurants back in the day. They're a McDonald's fan. Check the Jinx. Okay, we can check the Jinx. Our pizzas have way more variety than American. Yeah, yeah. And that comes from, like I was saying, because we have a huge European um, sort of what's the word? Immigration. That's the word I'm looking for. Like migrants and stuff like that came to the country. And yeah, you look at Melbourne, for instance, and we have whole areas like Lygon Street around Carlton and stuff like that, which is like every single restaurant is like an Italian restaurant. It's like pizza, pasta, pizza, pasta, pizza, pasta, cannolis, pizza, pasta. Put another shrimp on the... And that's another... We don't call them shrimp here in Australia. That's an American thing. Throw another shrimp on the Barbie. It's an American saying that's trying to be an Australian thing. We call them prawns here in Australia. So it would be throw another prawn on the Barbie. That's how we would say it here in Australia. Yeah, shrimp is an American word for explaining the small crustaceans. Do we own dingoes? No. No, just kangaroos. America is weird. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that one. Australia is pretty weird as well. Like, every country is weird. Shrimp sounds nicer though. Yeah. I won't argue with that. Prawn is a bit of a weird word. Prawn. But it's just, yeah. There's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to... It's because, like, ironically, it's like the majority of what what America gets, like Australia stereotypes and stuff like that, is from the old Crocodile Dundee and stuff like that. So it's like we all dress like we live in the outback. We all wrestle crocodiles like Steve Irwin, and we all ride kangaroos. That's not how we live, okay? We are normal people. We have houses, we have dogs, we have cats. There are some weird people, yes, which own some exotic animals, but that's like that in every country. I mean, Joe Exotic, he owned lions and tigers and he was an It's not just Australians. What's your thought on the crocodile hunter? America makes Australia think he's... no. He's definitely not an Australian god. When he was still alive, I mean, most Australians thought that Steve Irwin was a little bit of a wanker. Not gonna lie there, like... It's just because we were used to seeing him. Like, Americans would be like, oh my god, he's amazing, he's wrestling crocodiles! And we'd just be buddy Steve, he's at it again. When will he learn that you can't just wrestle crocodiles? No, we loved him, and you know, he was part of our national identity on the world stage and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we also thought that he was a wanker. But now that he's dead, it's like not so like people. I don't think it's people think that he is a wanker. They just think that the family's a little bit cringe these days. Because they've gone with the whole, we're the Irwins now. So you got Bindi and Buddy, what's his face, Robbie, and the kids these days are... He died 15 years ago yesterday. Really? 15 years. Damn. Goes past so quick. 15 years. It's hard to believe. But yeah, these days you can't turn on like Animal Planet or something without just having this Irwin shoved down your throat. So it's like, they just get a bit cringe after a while. It's just like, Bindi, just shut up, please. I've had enough of hearing from you. Yeah, his death was definitely a shock. Like, definitely. Hey, you going, Chimelocks? Welcome in, man. Good to see. I'm not adding people at the moment, Max. Other people are welcome to add you. If you would like to jump into the Discord server, there's rooms set up in there that you can share your friend code and all that sort of stuff. I tend to do some adding of people on Wednesday nights when I'm doing raid hours. So if you pop in on Wednesday night when I'm hosting some raids, that's probably the best chance to get onto the friends list sort of thing, because I am running out of space at this point. Yeah, we only have like 22 more free slots on my friends list, so I have to do a bit of managing. Probably have to go through and remove some people off of it just to make some rooms for upcoming raid hours, because I think that the next couple are going to be pretty extreme, given that they're regionals and that. I think people are going to want Uxie. Nah, I won't remove you guys. Like, you guys that are like, you know, my regulars and my moderators and stuff like that. Like, you guys will be safe. It's going to be more just the randoms that popped into one of my raid streams like a month ago that I haven't seen since, sort of thing. It's like, I'll remove them for now, and then if they come back, I'll re-add them. Oh, you got Hoopa? Nice. Was yours any good? Mine was terrible. So I'm very disappointed with mine. I'm hoping that they give us another chance at getting another one, because, yeah, as you can see, we named him Pooper because that's what he is. He's a pooper. 10, 11, 11. The stats pretty much couldn't be worse than that. Shiny Hoopa. Probably not for a while. Like, we've only just gotten Hoopa, so I'd say that we're probably going to have to wait at least a year or so until we'll get shiny Hoopa. That's either they'll do it through a quest line, or they might do it when EX raids come back, because they are planning on bringing back EX raids at some point. I'm not sure when, but they do want to reintroduce EX raids back into the thing. I thought that was a system that they were just going to sort of like get rid of after this whole pandemic thing, but no, they want to keep persisting with it. I never thought that it was the best system in the game, to be honest. Like, I thought it was a bit of a broken system. So hopefully, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully they'll do some tweaking to it, make it a bit better, sort of thing. Shana Hooper will be released in 20 years. Yeah, maybe not that long, but we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if it's next year sometime. They're getting better. I mean, we didn't really have to wait that long for Celebi. Like, we got normal Celebi not that long ago, and then we got the shiny one a while back. Alright, you missed out on Hooper because of the lack of Pokeballs. You do get Pokeballs from the quest. Somebody want to add Max if they can? Oh, and I realize I'm at 15 million Stardust. I was going to try and get it to be close to it so I could take it. This is 15, but we're over 15. That's okay. You're still shocked they did Shiny Celebi first. Yeah. There you go, Max. Negan has sent you a friend request. Yeah, so it might not be instantaneous, guys, when you post up your friend code sort of thing, but there'll usually be a couple of people which will be happy to add you and send gifts and so on. So yeah, I suggest that you also join the Discord server if you haven't already, because that way you can post up your friend code, and hopefully somebody will be able to help you out with some friend gift Pokeball things. Yeah, Jirachi will definitely be next, I would say, because we've already got it normal in game, so, and it's the next logical mythical that they can do, sort of thing. But they're gonna do that before they do Fione or whatever it is. Is anybody interested in a Lugia raid? Can't wait for Shiny Jirachi quest to start with Professor telling us that there's a second Jirachi. Yeah, unfortunately, they have to break the law in some instances. I mean, for instance, Mew. It's like everybody has a Mew, but there's only supposed to be one of them. You down for a Lugia? I'll just see if there's how many people are here and who's on my list and who's keen, because we need like a fairly sizable group, so I'm not sure if we'll get enough. You have only one friend and it's your old account. Well, I definitely suggest jumping onto the Discord server then and chucking your code up into the friend code section, because you probably get a few people that are happy to add you. The second part of the Mew quest was actual pain. Yeah, what, the shiny Mew quest or the original Mew quest? Because they're both pretty painful. Aiden, so far the shiny rates have not been boosted from what I've seen. I have not got a shiny today, and a bunch of other people that have been doing it also haven't got shinies. So yeah, unfortunately it's more about just doing the quest and getting Hoopa. So unfortunately, yeah, it's not about, it's like a 6-hour event, but they didn't really plan for people to be out for that entire 6 hours. I think they're like, people can do 2 hours and that's going to be enough. Because yeah, once you've done your collection challenge and caught your Hoopa, that's about it. There's nothing really left for today. So again, nobody's really interested in. We've got like 1 or 2 people. Is anybody else interested in Lugia? Because if not, we might just... you don't have a pass. That's all good. That's all good. Like, I'll be hosting. You can for the numbers. I think we might be struggling on numbers anyway, because it's not a proper raid day. Yeah, it's okay. We'll be hosting raids on Tuesday night, so we don't have to do it now. Just means that I can say, because I did buy raid passes for today, so I got prepared. I'm like, all right, I got to make sure that I have space in my bag and I have raid passes and all that sort of stuff set up, just so I don't have to restart my stream today. You can just go in and get it done, and then yeah, it turns out that I didn't need raid passes, but that's okay. Oh, I hate it when that happens. You're not there, yeah. Yeah, Wednesday night. Uh, how to find new though? Sorry, how to find Hoopa or how to find... you did the quest. So when you're in the quest, like I'll show you guys. Yeah, it's from the field research. So you finish the first part of your special field research for the professor. He gives you the second part, which is basically just getting 5,000 dust, catching 10, or wait, 8 or 10 different Pokemon. I can't remember. It's one or the other, and making 5 curveball throws. So you do those things, and then you're rewarded with Hoopa after that. So it'll be like the main reward that you get from part 3 of the quest. Because it's weird, because the quest seems to be, you do something, and then the next part is the professor just giving you some XP, and then it's... So there's only going to be like 8 stages of the quest, even though it says 16. 8 of those parts are going to be what we actually see on the screen here at the moment. Is Professor Willow is currently performing an investigation regarding this research. Check back for more details soon. You should get it. It should be like the main reward that you get for completing. You got it on 4 quests. It's the end of the... It should be the end of the 3rd one. So we're on the fourth one now. Like, this is the fourth one that we're on now, which hasn't unlocked yet. So it should be the third part of the quest that you get it on. But like I was saying, it's really like the second part of the quest, because the first part of the quest is you do some stuff. The second part of the quest is just the professor talks to you and gives you XP. Then the third part of the quest is the part where you... But it's at the end, the third part. Yeah, I can't even go back and sort of show you. If you go back, once I'm finished streaming, you can go back to the start of the stream and you'll be able to look through how I did it. You gotta go? No worries, Max. You didn't miss out, man. Like, you didn't miss out. Trust me. You'll get it. Like, if you've got the quest, you'll get it. Just... And even if you don't get it today, sort of thing, it's not a timed quest, so you'll be able to get it at any point, as long as you've started the quest. Right, we have... nothing. Alrighty. Well, I reckon you can probably think about wrapping this up, guys. So yeah, I'll just spend the rest of the day with my game open. I suppose I should probably put incense on as well. That's probably why I'm not getting a lot of spawns. The IVs that I got for my pooper are terrible, Thomas. Absolutely terrible. We got 10, 11, 11. So it's almost as bad as it could be. Like 10, 10, 10 is as low as it can go. So we're basically sitting on that 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 11. So very disappointing. But I'm just hoping that we'll get another chance at catching it in the future, sort of thing. But yeah, I think that pretty much does us for today, guys, because yeah, there's not a lot left to do. A lot of people are getting 2 stars. Hopefully that means that it's not part of it, but you know, it just means that we're going to get more of them. How do I just renamed it. So its name is Hoopa, but yeah, I just renamed it Poopa. Because he's poo. Because he has terrible stats. So he's my Poopa. Busting a Poopa ring. We can have an intelligent discussion about where Giovanni went. He's on holiday, man. He's surviving coronavirus. He's one of those extremely rich people that gets to just, you know, live on a yacht somewhere in the ocean, so he doesn't have to worry about coronavirus. Hopefully Team Galactics. I don't know if they'll end up adding any other teams, to be honest, like Team Rainbow and all that sort of stuff. I guess we'll see. I think Team Rocket might be all they'll do. Team Magma. Yes, and do what Miss Murder says, guys. If you've enjoyed the stream, you've had fun, and all that sort of stuff, be sure to hit a like and a sub and follow on the Discord and the Twitters and all of that stuff. You know, the stuff and the things. I'll jump in on this raid and see. I have a feeling that it's going to be a It's only gonna be like 1 or 2 people in there. Why did you not jump in? Oh. I hate it when it does that. Alright, don't worry. We're not jumping in. Unfortunately, Selman, that was an invite. I can't actually invite people unless I'm hosting the raid. I was going to host this raid, but I don't think we're going to get enough people. So we jump and bruise. What you mean is in raid styles? Like you want to raid somebody? And if Pro Plant is still going, go over there. It depends on if he's still streaming. And I don't know, I think it's going to be like a bit rough at these times because I think most people are probably going to be done streaming. Your boy, unfortunately, no shinies today. We are getting. Wait, hey, hang on. I wasn't realized that they were popping up off of. That's the first one of them that I've seen today. Galarian Ponyta. A shiny that I actually need. So yeah, shiny odds haven't been boosted today, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I think it is a good time because it has started raining. So that's good that we don't have to stay out for the whole day. Getting rained on. It's the first one that I've seen, so I didn't realize that they were actually spawning. Nice. But yeah, don't expect the shiny odds to be boosted today because unfortunately they have not been boosted. So it's just normal shiny odds. Takes you about half an hour to 45 minutes to complete your task to get your Hoopa. So there's not a lot to the day. That's just 6 hours of instant spawns and like alternating spawns pretty much. Other than that, then yeah, there's not really much else to expect from this event. It was a little bit dull, I will admit. I thought it was going to be a little bit more involved, like the whole Hoopa quest and all of that sort of stuff. So it's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping that the shiny odds were also going to be boosted, so it would have made, you know, staying out for the day a little bit more enjoyable. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty sure we're done. Spin my stops. Stock up on my items. So yeah, what's today? Sunday. I will be back on Tuesday night for Spotlight Hour. Which one is it again? Spoink? Or yeah, it's Spoink Spotlight Hour. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's Spoink. So it is something that we've already had in Spotlight Hour before. Do we? It has been in Spotlight Hour before, but it wasn't a Spoink Spotlight Hour. It was like a group Spotlight Hour, I can remember. But I did actually get a shiny from that one. I remember I was out working on the car at the time and I wasn't really doing... you run away from a shiny Spoink once? Damn. What, like by accident or on purpose? Yeah, I was working on the car and it was Spotlight Hour and it was just a group Spotlight Hour of a whole bunch of junk. So I was like, none of that I'm really interested in. So I'm just gonna keep working on the car. And then yeah, went inside like halfway through the Spotlight Hour and clicked on a Spoink and it was a shiny. It was like the first thing that I clicked on for the Spotlight Hour and it was a shiny. I was like, oh, okay, I'll take that. But yeah, this is actually going to be a featured part of it. Now the sun's coming. It's raining, the sun's out. It's Melbourne, it can't make its mind up. It's bipolar weather. But yeah, alright guys, I'll be back on Tuesday for Spotlight Hour for Spoink, 6 p.m. my local time, and then we'll be back on Wednesday night for Raid Hour, which is Lugia again at the same time. Catch you later, Negan. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody that tuned in today, guys. Much appreciated. I don't know, I might do a surprise stream tomorrow, but it might just be Sword and Shield. We might continue doing our shiny hunt for Alolan Vulpix. I'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I'll see how my arm is feeling, if I can be bothered sitting, because that's like, if my arm, I can't sit on the chair with my arm the way that it is for long periods of time. Some painkillers and that definitely help. So we'll see how my arm's going tomorrow. Oh, actually, no, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'll figure it out. Yeah. So I might stream tomorrow. But if I don't, I'll be back on Tuesday. And we'll go from there. All of that sort of stuff. So, alright guys. peace out. Thank you for tuning in for the day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, remember to comment and all that sort of stuff, because that helps, guys. So if you've got anything you want to ask or anything like that, yeah, remember to just chuck it into the comments or and all that sort of stuff, because the more comments we get on the videos, the better it is, all that sort of stuff. But all good, guys. Yeah, good luck for your days. Hopefully you guys join now. You're saying bye. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, be sure to join the Discord servers and all that sort of stuff. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Maybe not. Thank you to the moderators and all that sort of stuff for helping moderate the streams. Thanks, Miss Murder, Chom. All you guys are awesome. Yeah. Am I forgetting something? I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Am I forgetting something? You guys let me know. You're looking for people who with Dialga. Unfortunately, Dialga isn't in raids anymore, so you'll have to wait until it comes back to raids, unless you can find somebody that has one that is going to trade with you. But if you need it in the decks, it's going to be an expensive trade. Just be aware of that. So you're better off just waiting until it comes. It probably won't be too long, and it'll be back in raids again. All right. I can't think of anything that I'm missing out on, so I'm gonna go now, guys. So yeah, peace out. Good luck for your days. Hopefully you guys will have better luck with your Hoopa than I did, and yeah, all the good stuff. It's all right. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Bye. I'm gonna keep saying it until the stream actually ends. Bye.